Hello and welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program with me, the Green Dragon. And today we are launching a mapping probe to add to our spaceship. So, since the spaceship is coming up pretty quickly, it's about time we launch. So, here we go. As you can see, the probe is constructed in two stages with RCS computer controls and the probe system itself on the top and an engine system on the bottom to separate the more sensitive stuff from engine heat and explosion crap, you know, to separate the touchy stuff from all the nasty engine exhaust stuff. Anyway, I think it looks kind of cool as is. Anyway, simple launch system, very light, very efficient, which should be more than capable of launching a simple probe up to low Kerbin orbit, since we're really launching very small amounts of mass. And throttle down some more, and I'm getting lag spikes suddenly. Yeah, in the latest version the game suddenly starts doing that at low altitudes. I don't know why. Again, if any of you know the fix for this, feel free to share. Maybe I need to change up some graphics settings or get on the forums and actually look at what's going on there. On with this, but in any case, it shouldn't last for too long. It gets better once you get above some 15,000. Let's do our turn now, and okay, 60 degrees, and we are accelerating nicely. Let's turn over a bit more since we are dealing with lag spikes. Yeah, with most of my ships I think I find that going towards 45 at 13,000 works the best, and so that's what I tend to do. The lag should end soon-ish. I've never seen it continue past some 20,000 kilometers. And decouple, and suddenly it's alright. This is interesting. It's really interesting. Might be connected with some wobbling or something. Anyway, we need to take a look at the map. Our abscess is going up fast, so let's level out a bit more. In fact, at this point I think we can go pretty much horizontally, since we are going for a very shallow orbit in any case. And we're pretty high up already. We will have to finish the orbit with the probe itself. This stuff will get left to fall back to the ocean, which is perfectly alright, since it leaves less trash in space for me to worry about. Very shortly now we will be there. Now this probe carries 1500 meters per second of delta V, which should be more than enough for rendezvous and more than enough for the orbital maneuvers which we will have to do in orbit around the various bodies. I was debating whether to take extra probes for Lythe and Tyloo as well, but I think that the part count is going to be pretty high on our ships as is, and I do not want to inflict any more lag on you than is absolutely unavoidable. So, well, that turned out anyway. And goodbye. I love Separatrons. Yeah, from the few space stuff videos I have seen, they use those in real space programs too, to make sure the stages clear each other nicely. And we are still too far ahead of it. Okay, let's try and... Okay, we can get it pretty close actually, even if it will kind of be messy. Well, 3.5 is okay. Still have plenty of fuel, we're gonna make it easily. So not a problem. And god damn it, game. Fucking atmosphere. Okay, and yeah, we are too far ahead of it still. Well, actually, so now I launched too soon. That's weird. In any case, this will be good enough, I suppose. We will get within 3 kilometers and that's sufficient. It's not ideal, but it is sufficient. Let's just align our... In fact, let's shift our trajectory to come a bit closer towards the target. There we go. 1.5. Let's shift it a bit further. I am trying to make sure that the retrograde and anti-target markers overlap so that we're coming more or less as straight at it as possible. And that seems to be having some sort of an effect in that our separation, eventual separation thing is going down and down and down. So it seems like pretty good strategy all in all. In fact, we have managed to get it within 100 meters. And we're down to 80 meters per second, which is quite nice. What I would love to see in this stock game is a marker which, well, a measure which, like in the MechJeb and Kerbal Engineer, that shows you just how much delta V you have in the ship. Something that you can use in flight. Now, there is a version of Kerbal Engineer which you can strap onto a ship and use that way. You know, but I'm not using that one. I don't know, it kind of feels cheaty, I suppose. No. Okay. That's... burn it off, burn it off, burn it off. Now this docking is gonna be tricky, since much as I try to balance the RCS right, as the fuel gets spent, there will be problems with that, and so okay, I need to take a look at this ship, how it's oriented. Okay, so I do need to come in from the south, namely facing north. Nope, I need to face southwards. Alright, this one is oriented like that. Fair enough, fair enough. Whoa, princess, whoa! Okay, let's just... yeah, real twitchy. But I think we can do this. I hope we can do this. If we can't do this, we are screwed. Because we can still go to the planets, we just won't be able to find any anomalies there. Which would be sad. It would make me sad. What I think, considering how much RCS fuel we have available, should be okay. Let's dock it on this Clampotron. Since this is the first probe mission I'm doing, we are not exactly short on possibilities here. I would like to do the final part of this docking in sunlight, if at all possible. Then again, I can see the target now, so... like that. And like that. Okay, there's the ladder itself, such as it is. Should drift past it, but drifting past it a little more might be good. Okay, now straight in, straight in. Delicately. See, this is delicate docking procedure, what with all the stuff we have on here. Okay, are we attracting? Okay, we are docked. We are docked. Excellent. Okay, now. Okay, so that wasn't that hard. Shut down the engine. Fill up the fuel tanks and. Alrighty. And that's more or less it, I think. Unless I've forgotten something. I don't believe I have, actually. Oh, Jeff is enjoying himself. Now let's take a look at this ship in the sunlight. I mean, I could do a lot of the probe docking missions again and again and again, but I think it would just get boring. So, I'm not so sure that's a good idea, you know? Of course, if you want me to show more of these. And that is deployed, which was also a bad idea, deploying it already. I shouldn't have deployed more than these. What with these craft being docked, this should serve as perfect signal relay any case. But done's done. So, guess we'll now just have to live with it. But yeah, let's zoom out a bit, and there's our ship. Currently under construction. Oh, and we have mapped a swath of Kerbin below us. All well and good. There it is. Let's just... Okay. Is that the space center? No, that's most definitely not the right continent. But in any case, mission is proceeding so far. If you want to see all of the probe dockings, well, you know. Tell me about it now, not later. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.